Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss, does unemployment influence mass shooting in the USA? The research topic is going to influence on the correlation between unemployment population and the mass shootings in the USA. For this data analysis project, I have taken information from Gun Violence Archive and Bureau of Labor Statistics of USA. Data was collected from 1996 to 2016. Different types of data were collected, like mass shootings cases, people killed and injured, children killed and injured, and unemployment details over the year. There can be possibility of some missing data, and the data is also not verified. In case of statistical summary, we have found like children were killed, that is 311, and injured were 44 due to mass shootings in 2015. Highest number of children were killed in Texas, that is 32, and highest number of children were injured in Georgia, that is 4. In case of people, total 369 people were killed in 2015 and 1328 were injured. Maximum was in Texas, 41 people killed, and maximum injured were in California, 120 people. In this graph we can see, like in March 2015, 39 people were killed, and that is the highest number of children killed due to mass shootings in a month. Here we can see how people killed and children killed, different data points are close to each other. Here we can understand how people and children injured is very far from each other. Like for example, in July 2015, 172 people were injured, but in March, that is the highest number of children injured, it's 9. So there can be one possibility, like most of the cases, injured children might not survive. So that's why people can still survive, but children injured is really less because they cannot survive. While classifying the data based on states, we found like maximum people are injured in California, that is 120, followed by Illinois, that is 100. In case of injured, maximum people were injured in Texas, that is 41. The classification of data by race, we found that mostly white people are being targeted, that is 55%, followed by black people, that is 18%, and Asian 7%. While doing the trend analysis, we found there are a lot of ups and downs, but in general it is increasing. If you see from 1996 to 2016, there is an increment of injured people due to mass shootings. In case of trend analysis, we found like unemployed population is also, there are a lot of ups and downs, and from 2009 there is a trend that it is decreasing. We tried to identify if there is any relation between sum of fatalities due to mass shootings by unemployed population. We found there is a correlation of 25%. We also tried to verify the correlation with Granger casualty analysis, and we found there are a lot of high value of correlation between these two data. While forecasting, we identified like sum of fatalities and injured due to mass shootings, both are in increasing pattern. So we can see like this is showing the 49 as the predicted value, whereas upper confidence level is showing as 86 and lower confidence showing as 12. We also can see the injured forecasting people. Data also reveals that in 84% cases, legally obtained weapons are being used for killing people in mass shootings. Only 14% cases, illegally obtained weapons are being used. And mostly 71% cases, handguns are used for shooting people. In 23% cases, it's shotguns. For 6%, it can be rifle, pistol, and any other weapon. Religious places is mostly being targeted by the mass shooters, that is 43%, followed by airport 27% and school 18%. Also malls, shopping mall, and then restaurant, pub, clubs, these areas which is coming under other, in 12% cases that is also targeted. Surprisingly, we found like 56% cases mass shootings mental disorder can be identified before the mass shootings event. In 24% cases this is unknown, and 20% cases this is not getting identified by any other people. By literature review, we found like mostly five reasons can influence a person to become mass shooter. It can be mental illness, it can be gun laws and easy access to guns, a quick desire to get famous, media's influence negatively, and obviously upbringing. And what are the reasons that people actually do mass shooting? Mainly to take any revenge against somebody or some people, to show their power, to prove their loyalty, to create a terror, and to make any profit. The methodological proposal we have used here is the data cleaning, like to identifying any unclassified data, categorizing data, and data transformation and merging from CSV and other different formats of data to spreadsheet so that we can analyze. We also have identified different problems while data categorizing, data processing. Data combination was really complex because we have to extract exact data, and while data were collected from different format, it has to be in a similar format to analyze. There can be potential pitfalls, like we haven't used different other tools to verify the data again and again. Also, some data is missing. This is the reference we have used for this study. Thank you for your attention.